Ta-da! Hello YouTube, it is Casey the Caped Vegan here, and as promised I am presenting to you the last 3 months compressed into a few videos. It's about 20 minutes long, so maybe a little boring. Feel free to skip through it. These were intended to just be a food journal for me, but I thought that maybe it might help. You'll find I talk about my face a lot. Breakouts, which, as you can see, I don't really have any. I do have makeup on, I guess, light makeup, but I do have a couple scars still, but everything else is cleared up. So enjoy. Keep moving forward. Showing of body. What I had for breakfast was a small watermelon, personal watermelon. For lunch, I had 3 bananas and 6 dates, just blended. For dinner, I had about a head of romaine, about 2 cups of spinach, a cup of pinto beans, and about a cup of salsa, and a baked potato. Yeah, my breakouts, still, this one's, getting pretty nasty. Oh wait, no, so this was my new breakout, and then now I have a new one, so yay. The rest are just scarring. This one's pretty much almost gone, just scarring. This is end of day 7. I was up 2 pounds, so 6, 5, I'm only down 4 pounds now, which I didn't expect to have gained. I thought that I might have not lost more and maintained the 138, but gaining the 2 pounds and going up to 140 was slightly discouraging, but I'm gonna try not to let it get me down. Started out okay. 4 bananas, 6 dates, and a cup of mango smoothie. Filled 2 big jars. And for lunch, I brought dragon fruit and 3 peaches, but the peaches were rotten. So I ate a dragon fruit for lunch. And when I came home, I was ravenous. I was tired. So I had a small dirty martini and about a cup of cabbage with some soy sauce. For dinner, I made 3 medium sweet potatoes blended with 5 scallions. Okay, so this is the end of day 11, and it was an alright day. I started out with not enough produce to really do a full meal, so I stopped off at the grocery store and grabbed 2 juices, the morning blend and the mango lemonade, the 32 ounces, the jars that I get. Okay, so today is day 14. Day 13, I started my morning with a juice, the morning blend juices, and then for lunch I had banana ice cream. End of day 14. Before I talk about food, I've got a new breakout and there and there, and there. This area is pretty normal, but up here, that one's in a rare spot, and that one's in a rare spot. Occasionally I'll get them right here, but up here, it's pretty rare. Okay, day 15. For breakfast, I had banana ice cream. It was 3 frozen bananas and a pint, or a little carton, I think the pint, of blueberries. For lunch, I had a juice of 10 mandarin oranges, 5 stalks of celery, a lemon, and then I juiced all of that. It was good. And then I had a mango. Oh, and for breakfast I also had about 9 dates with my ice cream. For dinner, 2 cups of corn, about a cup of green beans, about a half a cup of carrots, and a half a cup of peas, and 7 small red potatoes. End of the 16th day, for breakfast, a whole watermelon juiced. For lunch, a head of romaine, 10 olives, a half of a red pepper, and about 5 tablespoons of onion with about a half a cup of salsa, 3 small bananas, a pound of strawberries, blended. Okay. End of day 24. I am down 8 pounds. Day 28. I have stayed on program. Okay, so up until now, the videos that I've made have been more of a video diary for myself, my journey to raw food. Today I am trying something new. I think I'm going to make this video with the intent that other people might actually see it. So I want to talk about jackfruit tuna. Jackfruit, this is the first I'm trying it. I'm trying to prepare it. I've had it before. It is a wonderful nutrient-dense fruit, and the texture of it is really unique and different. Kind of like pineapple, if I could compare it to another. But it's got more of a meat texture, really. So kind of like tuna. Closely more to tuna. You can make it kind of taste like, a chicken, maybe in a cold chicken salad. But point is if you're craving these things, or you really love those textures, or, for me, it's tuna salad. Like, grew up on it, loved it, loved sushi, for a long time, just love tuna. But I'm ready to say no more. No, I don't want to put this in my body just because it tastes good. If it's not doing me good, then I should just eat something else that tastes good, right? Well, jackfruit is for you, if you know what I mean there. So, I've had it a few times at some vegan restaurants, but today I found at my local Asian market that they sell jackfruit. It was a little pricey today because they only had 1 in, so I skipped on it. But I did pick up some canned jackfruit, which almost all of your Asian markets are going to have it. And maybe check out some other, maybe some Indian cuisine markets. They might have it as well, I'm not sure. But definitely your Asian markets. Preferably get some that are in, I think it's brine, or in just water. Water would be great. All the ones that they had there, unfortunately, were in syrup. This one, although it does not say, it does say jackfruit, water, and sugar. So I'm kind of concerned that that might be syrup, but I'm just not sure what the Lanka. I'll have to look it up. Anyway, so some jackfruit, if this is all you can get your hands on. I picked up some seaweed salad. Now, really, you just want some kelp. They did have some kelp at the Asian market today, fresh seaweed, but it was kind of really thick, and so I kind of chickened out, and it's so expensive. For a big thing of like just fresh kelp, which is just, it's like thicker, it looks kind of like big egg noodles, but seaweed. It was intimidating. I got unsure, and but it's a big thing for like the same price, right? So you're gonna get way more bang for your buck. But if you're chicken like me, this is always a good alternative. All right, so the one that I got, you can get jackfruit that's chunked, or I got the one that was the strips. I thought it would be easier for my first time, but I thought that when I opened up the can, they were big strips, so I put it through the food processor a little bit with some kelp, just a little bit to dazz it up, and it looks really good. I'm gonna wait. And I'm sorry about my attire. I just got done running, and just like that's the first thing I'm gonna do after I run is it's 4:40. I'm ready for dinner. I'm so hungry. And keep in mind, I've already had just about, I'd say, 1,000 calories, and it's 4:40. I need to up that. I forgot my dates that I normally bring with me, but I'm really low sedative. Like I sit at a desk and I run some, cameras. So it's an ITV classroom. I sit all day, so I can do 1,000 calories because I don't really have a lot of action until now, which I do a 30-minute run, and then I come in and I get my dinner going. So Veganase, I typically do not use this, but since I'm trying the tuna salad out tonight, I'm kind of trying something a little different. This is pretty much just mayo. It's just fancy mayo. They're making money off of saying Veganase, but you can just use mayo if you want. This is quite a bit more expensive. My daughter's lactose intolerant, so she really kind of enjoys this more than the mayo flavor. She's got an expensive palate, that child. But ingredients, so you're going to be eating some fat is what I'm trying to say right now. 9 grams of fat because you've got the soybean oil. We've got some brown rice syrup, organic apple cider vinegar, so fine, organic soy protein. So you're getting quite a bit of soy, quite a bit of oil. There is some sea salt, mustard flour, for flavor, and some lemon juice. But primarily it's going to have soy and oil in it. So you're going to get a lot of fat. For me, I won't eat an avocado this week, right? I'm getting my fat. And I think I'm going to try 1 tablespoon and see what that looks like. And I don't know that I'll need a 2nd tablespoon. So I'm mixing that in, and it's looking really good, I think that this stuff is going to have enough flavor with the seaweed that I won't need to really use much more. And I also, one other thing that I always put in my tuna salads, other than mayo, is relish. Now I'm really lucky to have some homemade relish from my mother-in-law. She's got a giant garden every year and always gives us the most delicious treats. One of those things is relish and lots of other pickles. She is awesome. And man, it looks really good. Now in a lot of restaurants, you're going to get the cashew cheese. They like to do the melts on bread. And if that's quite a bit of fat with that cashew cheese. If you are having a hard time transitioning and you need something that you can have every now and then, I would recommend, if this isn't going to be good enough for you, get some decent bread. Make sure you have lots of water that day because they take quite a bit longer to digest. And get some of that, Daya mozzarella cheese. Melt it. Try not to cook it if you need to cook it. Maybe just brown it a little. But really, I think this is satisfying enough. You won't need to do any of that. Because I'm not gonna. So yeah, what I'm going to do with mine is I bought some. I don't have a spiralizer yet. Alright, I just wanted to show really quick what it looked like whenever it was all done and how much I'm eating for dinner number 1. All that can of jackfruit, half of that green papaya. Can't wait to eat it. Keep moving forward. Day 29. for breakfast I had 3 frozen bananas and 2 cups of frozen dark red cherries. For lunch I had about 2 cups of greens with some onion and black olives with a little bit of light raspberry vinaigrette. There's oil in that, but and then also 10 dates and about 12 fluid ounces of coconut water with a little bit of coconut sugar. Right here. That's why I had the salad, because I only did 10 dates today with that. And then for dinner I'll have about 5 potatoes with some corn and carrots and salsa, and then probably a kale, spinach, another green salad. No breakouts, just some scarring. Day 37, feeling really good. Okay, so this is day 42. I'm going to be putting on my shoes and getting ready to go for a run. Day 44. I'm not sure what I weigh. I'm not weighing myself but once a week. I found that when I do weigh myself, since I've been fluctuating, if I'm on the higher end, it really messes with my mood. So, to fix that, I'm hoping to regulate the fluctuation in my mind by just doing once a week. Today is the 50th day! Ah! Day 51. It is day 53 or 54, I think. I am down 8 pounds since March 4th. It is day 56. It is a beautiful stormy day. It's like noon and we're under a tornado watch, so that's fun. Love stormy over there. Gold juice. I made it to day 60. Doing good. Keep relying on my old faithful, because I have no ripe bananas. Today is the 72nd day. 72nd. I am finishing my banana, coconut water, cinnamon smoothie. It's my lunch. I'm doing good. Exercise is great. I find if I don't exercise, it's actually really hard to go to bed at night. So that's extra initiative to keep moving. My skin is not doing so awesome. Specifically, almost the whole time I had 2 dry patches right here. And then here's a new breakout trying to come out. This is 2 breakouts back to back that are kind of working on healing. Same with just one here. Still have a little bit of scarring. I have eye makeup and a little bit of blush, but no other makeup. So a scar. But yeah, so a new one, and then 3 ones that are clearing up, a couple scars, and then dry patches. So that was long. But, end result, I went from 144 to 135 in 3 months on the low-fat, high-carb, RAWtil4 vegan diet. I hope you'll join me, and until next time,